Good morning, you guys. Revelation Studios Gaming here. What's going on, guys? Well, we hit our goal of 300 subscribers a couple days ago. We're at 303, which was a fantastic start to that. I'm very, very excited. I love you guys so much for that. Thank you all so much for the love and support. But today we're going to talk about something I haven't talked about in a hot minute. We're going to talk about WWE and AEW. From what I've seen, WWE is just drowning. They're going to go into debt real quick. Let me explain why. You got guys like Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Bray Wyatt, Brody Lee, all those guys that signed with AEW over the course of the months. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. And now, Big Show, Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, all these big faces signing with AEW, which is literally trying to tell us, hey, WWE has a lot bigger of a problem than just video games going to shit. We already know this. We know this firsthand. But imagine how much money they're losing because of the contracts that they're offering these guys that they're not accepting. Specifically because, who wants to work for a brand that says they care about everybody as a family member and everything else, and does nothing about it. Take CM Punk's perfect example. When he was really, really sick with a staph infection, we'll take care of you, this and that. Their doctor says, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. It was bullshit. It was total bullshit because he wasn't going to be okay. He wasn't fine. He got really, really sick, made him miserable, made him depressed, made him very unhealthy, and that's just pretty much the bottom line of it. AEW is given all of this great young talent time to use their freedoms to do what they want, use the characters the way they want to use them. And I think that's the best way to go about, professional wrestling, in my opinion. That's what WWE has been lacking for years. What we've been wanting them to give these people for years is giving us the superstar characters that we want. For years everyone's saying, turn John Cena heel, but, they're not going to do that. He's the poster boy for everything. Instead, I did that with Roman Reigns, and that's just a shit show right now. I was watching WWE SmackDown Live. It was a Friday. Edge versus Seth Rollins, too. Edge went really strong in SummerSlam. Made it look like, it was going to be, I'm not going to die easy. Like that, the back in the Ruthless Aggression era when him and Matt Hardy had the huge love triangle rivalry going on. And, Edge this time was Matt Hardy, I will not die. And you literally just watch, Edge in the finish is completely just, weakened out, get kicked in the face 3 or 4 times, and then get stomped and then carried out on a stretcher. What does that mean? Is he done? Is it over? Was his career that short after 9 to 10 years of being absent? Come on, let's be real. WWE is coming up with some pretty sour concepts, sour stories. Nothing is fresh. Everything is stale. There's an ice cream man in the background. Little palette guy. It's just, for me, WWE needs to step up their game. They're going to lose all of their talent. They're going to lose everything. Before you know it, AEW is going to be making enough money to where they're going to walk up to Vince and be like, you ain't going to have a choice, but, they're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. They're going to buy the company, and it's going to become one brand. They already own TNA. They already partnered with, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I think a couple other companies as well. So, it's just a matter of time before Vince is going to have to swallow his pride and, finally show how small his dick is, corporate-wise. He's given us the past couple years 3 shitty games made by 2K, and, that product isn't improving. As far as I know, when I saw for 2K22, I did a video on that earlier this month or sometime last month, and the gameplay looks really good. The graphics look promising. Everything looks like it's going to go back to originality, to where, 2K redid the entire mechanics engine for it, the entire combat mechanics, everything's been redone. So the game's so far looking promising, and that it may have a future. So that's what we got with that. But again, WWE is a dying breed right now in professional wrestling. There's nothing else to say about that. They need to step up their game. AEW's already picked up 5 contracts inside this year from guys that didn't re-sign. Aleister Black, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Paul White, Adam Cole, maybe even more. Andrade, all these big names that we used to hear in WWE are gone. They signed with this company that's giving them the freedoms they want. John Moxley, Dean Ambrose. He was a big attraction in WWE, but because, same thing, he got a staph infection in his elbow and they didn't treat him right, so he left. He was tired of the bullshit. And WWE needs to cut the bullshit. They really do. Because otherwise they're not going to have much of a roster left, and they're not going to have any talent whatsoever, and they're going to belly up. But with that being said, just want to talk a little bit about that today, guys. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Hit that notification bell for more of my streams coming out and some videos coming out. I'm going to have a recording coming out today for the Fortnite event. I'm not going to stream it because anytime they have some sort of event, some sort of technical difficulties happen, and we're going to have some pretty big issues going on if we stream it. So, I don't want to have a repeat of what I had with GTA 3. So, just keep an eye out for that video. We're going to be doing, me and Scotty are going to be doing a recording of the Fortnite event. Probably going to start in a couple minutes. I'm going to go grab some coffee and some breakfast and all that stuff. I'm going to come back. I'm going to set up. We're going to record up until the event. We're going to record through the event, and then that's pretty much it. Or we'll probably just record some footage before the event. I would love to stream the event, but I did it for the Ariana Grande thing, and after the event was over, the servers went down. So just keep a lookout for all the content coming up, guys. I will be starting the Revelation Studios documentary very soon. The one that I started on my Facebook page. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. The link to my Facebook page is in the description below. I did a premiere for that. Basically showing you guys where I live, where I grew up, all that cool stuff. We're going to go through all that. That was just a premiere, but the actual documentary itself is going to consist of way more footage of all the memories I have growing up. So, with all that said being, guys, once again, drop a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more content. Check out my description below for all the people that I support and associate with. Also, there's a link to the description for our Make-A-Wish Foundation page. It's our charity event for this year, giving back to those young children who deserve a second chance at life. If you also would like to donate to the channel personally, it's not necessary at all, but it's always welcome, and they're always appreciated, guys. 303 subscribers. Big step, guys. I'm really excited about it, and I love you guys for that. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Let's continue this journey. Let's plow through. We'll see you in the next one.